You ever feel like your job is slowly killing you? Like the stress, the shifts, the schedule is draining everything out of you? Your body's changing, your energy is shot, and deep down you know if something doesn't change, it's only gonna get worse. Look, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just stuck in a system that makes it almost impossible to prioritize yourself. As women first responders, we carry so much weight on the job, the trauma, the expectations, and the responsibilities at home. Cook, clean, take care of the kids, and still somehow be emotionally available after a 12-hour shift. It's no wonder your health takes the back seat. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to stay that way. Before we jump into this training, let me introduce myself and give you some credentials. My name is Jocelyn. I served in the United States Navy for 6 years before getting medically released. After that, I became a deputy sheriff. I worked the jails, the courts, and patrol. And somewhere along the way, my health just disappeared. I didn't have time to train like I used to. Driving to the gym after a 12-hour shift, it wasn't happening. My eating habits got worse. Fast food became my go-to. Donuts in briefing, 7-Eleven runs, vending machine dinners on night shifts. I was exhausted, losing confidence, watching my body and my mindset slip away. Looking around, I realized I wasn't alone. This is the norm in our world. A career that once required a fitness test to get in now has 80% of people overweight or sick. You think fitness would be part of the job, but it's not. Instead, we see our coworkers retiring sick and dying 5 years later. That was my wake-up call, so I left. And now I help women like you reclaim their health before it's too late. The first thing I walk my clients through is caloric awareness. Not to starve yourself or eating like a rabbit, but to help you see what's really going on. I tell my clients all the time, your weight isn't going up because you're breathing air. You're overeating, and you don't even realize it because you're just trying to survive your day. When you start tracking your calories, you're not just doing it to punish yourself, you're doing it to create awareness. You're finally going to see where you're lacking or where you're overdoing it. This ain't about cutting everything out, it's about learning how to make better choices based on what your body actually needs. Once you're aware, you can start making intentional changes that don't feel like punishment. Next, I don't expect you to drag yourself to a gym after working 12, 14, 16 hours. That's not realistic. It's not sustainable. I've lived it, and I know that commute alone is enough to throw off the entire plan. That's why we make this doable from home. No more wasting time on gas or energy just to feel productive. You don't need a fancy gym or expensive equipment. You just need a system, one that works into your schedule, that meets you where you're at, and that's flexible enough to move with your life. And that's exactly what we've built. No fluff, no BS, just something you can actually stick to when the job gets wild, and you know it will. And here's the big one, accountability. Look, if we relied on our own feelings to get things done, nothing would get done. You're not gonna wake up motivated every day. At least I don't. And that's okay. That's why you need someone, a system to keep you in check. Most people quit because they're trying to do this alone. They get a plan off the internet and try it for 2 weeks, fall off, and then they blame themselves. That's not the issue. What we do is different. We actually walk with you. You're not just getting some cookie cutter program being left on your own to figure it out. We keep you accountable. We coach you through the hard weeks. We show you how to adjust when life punches you in the face because you know it will. You're not just getting workout plans and meal plans. You're getting a real support system from someone who's been in your shoes, not just some random influencer who's never worked 16-hour shifts on no sleep. So if this sounds like you, if you're tired of being tired of quitting, tired of feeling guilty for putting yourself last, book a call. On this call, we look at everything, your schedule, your stress, what's worked, what hasn't, and build a strategy that works for you. Not for an average civilian who works a 9 to 5 and has the weekends off. For you, a woman in uniform with chaos as her norm. But let me be real with you. Don't book this call if you're not serious. Don't waste your time, and please don't waste mine or my team. We want to work with women who are ready, who are coachable, who are tired of excuses, and ready to do something different. If that's you, click the link, book the call, and let's map out a real strategy that finally gets you the results you've been chasing. Worst case, you walk away with clarity and a ton of value. Best case, this is the exact turning point you've been praying for. Let's get to work. I'll see you on the call.